Good morning, everybody. Happy New Year. Oh, thank you. Kitty, 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 kitty. Kitty, 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 kitty. Kitty. Huh? He doesn't know. We'll decide once meditation has completed itself, right? David will know better. Oh, shocked and surprised. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy New Year. You all right?
Yes.
Okay. It's that frankincense, right? So that'll knock the wind right out of you. Bam. Do you need tissues now? Okay. Do you need a Claritin? Having a moment. I do have one announcement before we get started, and that tomorrow the 30-day detox starts. So if you're interested, get your bag of lemons today. The meeting starts tomorrow at 6:30, and it's a 4-week series on health and wellness. It incorporates meditation, asana practice, weekly meetings, inspiration, a lot of sharing. It's all intended to sort of get us on the right track for our body, mind, and spirit. And there's really something, isn't there, about the beginning of the year about setting some kind of an intention, or in some cases picking a word. And as I have been reflecting on the year and what I want to bring into my own life, yesterday I was having a great conversation with Bernie and Maria, and we were talking about forgetting. And what I realized in my own life is sometimes I forget something thinking I've forgiven, but in actuality, I just put it somewhere in my backpack. And there's a big difference, isn't there, between forgetting and forgiving, and then all of a sudden forgetting comes back to the surface. You're like, I thought I worked through that, and in actuality, you haven't. So I'm just putting that on the table as you go through meditation today to allow yourself to bring those things to the surface so you can set yourself free in 2022 and use grace. You know, it's so easy. All of us are very like, we're going to push ourselves through the experience when ideally we could just soften into it and accomplish more. Secondly, I was in my own meditation practice and I heard your crown is dusty. So I was like, oh, okay. So for those of you who don't know what the crown is, the crown chakra is at the top of the head, and it is our connection with the divine. And sometimes those of us who are like diligent about working on ourselves are always in the lower chakras, excavating. Sometimes you got to clean up the stuff at the top too. So I thought today we would work on our crown chakra so we can have a better conversation with our higher self. If you've never practiced yoga here, it's a visualization. You can follow along. You can lean up against the wall. You can lie down, whatever you're comfortable with the time. So with that said, we're going to close our eyes and draw our attention inward. Sometimes we have to remind ourselves that when we are not in the moment, it's easy for us to become disconnected or to experience the sensation of separation. So the idea in meditation is to withdraw all those senses that intrigue us to be in the future or in the past. And notice how automatically the room has shifted when we put our awareness on being in the moment. But I'd also like you to see in your meditation practices that when you become present, you don't have to call earth energy in. We only need to do that when we feel separate. So we feel this sensation that go into the feet, the calves, the thighs, right into the first chakra at the base of the spine. And we create this brand new grounding cord in present time for this very moment. Allow it to be large enough to tuck the auric field in. Allow your physical body to be consumed by this energy that comes from the earth, known in the yogic tradition as prakriti. Making space from that feeling of I amness. And I'm going to invite you to open up the crown. We invite Father Sky in, otherwise known as Purusha. Really acknowledging the difference between separation and connection. Feeling so full in the simplicity of connection. In the simplicity of this one moment. Allowing this one moment to transform us. And as we become more comfortable with sitting within, we open up the crown chakra at the top of the head. And bring it to the color of gold. You have seen this with saints, sages. It's this bright light that rises right out of the crown chakra. All you have to do is be in the moment. Let the mind wander off so creativity can come in. Soften your rough edges. Since forgiving versus forgetting is on the table, what I'd like you to do is let go of your auric field. It's an energy that you put out into the ether, so it is also something you can let go of. And just let it, like ashes, fall to the ground where the physical body does not have an auric field. Bring your crown back to gold. Raise your vibration. Dust off that old auric field. Starting at the base of the spine, we'll bring the first chakra to gold. And that first chakra will start to create a new layer, new auric layer. And bringing the second chakra, which is just below the belly button, to gold. It will create the second layer. Moving into the third chakra, bringing it to gold. This is above the belly button. It'll create the third layer of your aura. And this new auric field that you are manifesting represents who you are when you are in present time. Bringing the fourth chakra right at the heart to gold. Moving into the fifth layer, the fifth chakra, bringing that to gold. And P.S. This is where you hold on to forgetting. And that same color gold will move into the third eye. There is a distinct difference between thinking and feeling. knowing the truth is a feeling, which leads to a healing. Which leads to transformation. Raising our vibration from the inside out. Secure is what we need, we will receive. We'll reach it towards the sky and come out of trance.